go.
Hi, I'm Tim O'Brien. I was born in Austin, Tennessee in 1946. I was drafted in the war in 1968 as infantry, and I considered moving down to Canada to escape this here war of this. You may start your interview.
What went through your mind when you were writing this book?
When I was writing this book, now, I thought of all the experiences that had happened to me when I was writing this book. Like, for example, of all the men who died. Like, for example, I had this friend named Jimmy. This Jimmy kid, he died by going on a track and blowing up himself.
What was your most memorable experience?
My most memorable experience was probably killing a guy with a grenade. I probably wasn't supposed to, but he died anyway. And yeah, but my most memorable experience was probably that, killing a guy with a grenade.
Which death in the book impacted you the most?
The death in the book that impacted me the most was probably, I'd have to say, either Kiowa or Norman. Norman died in a YMCA, and he hung himself. And his mom said that he was a quiet boy, and he didn't want to bother anybody. While Kiowa, he was a close friend of ours, and he died under the fault of one of our teammates, who basically showed Kiowa a picture of his girlfriend in the dark, or the light. And then that revealed them to a bunch of enemies, and then the whole field blew up with mortar strikes and whatnot. Next question, please.
Do you regret going to war?
No, sir, I do not regret going to war. Going to war was the most significant thing I have ever done in my whole entire life, besides going to Harvard University. A couple years ago, I graduated from Harvard University as a bachelorette and summa cum laude. I believe that's what you call it nowadays. But, yes. Would you repeat the question, please?
Do you regret going to war?
Heck no, I do not regret going to the war. Going to the war is the most significant thing I've ever done in my whole entire life. Because, see, what happened was, this war had changed my life and let me write all these stories and all these true things. And let me write and make books like these things right here. The things that I cared dying. Okay, next question, please.
Do you regret killing the villager with a grenade?
Yes, I asked myself that question every single day of killing that one dude. I just carry on the guilt of killing that one dude with a grenade. My other teammates could have done it, and they could have carried on the guilt for the rest of their life that they have killed a person. But I had to carry the guilt of killing that person, right? So, that person, he could have had a family, right? He could have had children. He could have been like living in Jamaica or Africa or one of those fancy countries. Dying. And he had a wedding ring. It was pretty nice, too. Next question, please.
Would you ever go through war again?
I would totally go through war again, man. As I was saying earlier, this war has significantly changed my life and made me write about these things. Next question.
Do you think your daughter will follow in your footsteps?
I strongly believe that my daughter will not follow my footsteps because she did not go through the war. And the reason I'm a writer is because I went through the war, right? And I went through all these experiences of men dying and, like, women's going crazy, right? And, yeah, that's basically the end of it. Next question, please.
What do you think of Miss Reeves?
Miss Reeves is an amazing teacher, yo. She gave me this book right here. It's an amazing book, yo. This book, it's about war. See this page right here? It's about war, too. Next question, please.
Is that a zipper tie?
Heck yeah, it's a zip tie. Look at that. Zip, 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 zip.